So welcome, everyone. I'm Diane New, one of the co-founders and co-directors with Mary Hunt of WATER, the Women's Alliance for Theology, Ethics, and Ritual. I have to say that of our 40 plus years of being in existence, the rituals continue to be my favorite part of what I do and what we do at WATER. And I'm thrilled tonight to be joined, as I have been for many years, with Annalie North, who is in North Carolina. She was an intern with us during COVID, and she's continued to be my right hand and left hand person with Ritual IT Works. And Magdalena and Wed are with us, interns this year from Germany. And all of you, I mean, I hear Canada, congratulations, by the way, on your elections. And I hear Australia and across the United States. It's always a pleasure to have so many wonderful people and places represented at WATERrituals. Let's take a deep breath as we begin. We had a big world event last week, the death of Pope Francis. Let's have a moment of silence to just send him peace. And also send the conclave, which will meet May 7th, that they may have the strength, the courage to take Francis's work forward and give a reset to the Catholic Church. A moment of silence. And this Earth Day, let's also remember the people who were on the lands where we sit before us. I can only imagine what kind of earth they were able to celebrate day by day. And so we welcome this Earth Day ritual. Celebrate Earth, our power, our planet. Earth Day is celebrated annually on April 22nd, so it was a couple days ago. And it reminds us to give thanks for our planet home. It calls us and the world to return to life and to protect life. Have you noticed spring in your neighborhood? Some of us were talking about it a little bit earlier before everybody got on. In mine, violets, daffodils, and tulips are in full bloom, and now the azaleas. I brought a piece of an azalea bush in my front yard today for us to enjoy. So flowering trees are showing their colors or starting to show their buds, and Earth is renewing itself once again. Imagine, year after year, this kind of renewal takes place. So today we gather to cherish and reflect on Earth's power. Nature has always been a great teacher, especially for spiritual insight for all cultures and traditions. Connecting with nature is essential for our well-being. When have you last listened to the earth around you? The wind blowing in the trees, someone mentioned that earlier, birds singing, animals frolicking, water flowing, and so many more cycles that remind us that all is connected and interdependent. So we gather to remind ourselves that we are stewards of this earth and that we must protect this earthly home. Though we find ourselves in the midst of dangerous turmoil, let's not forget to open our eyes to the promise of spring, to find beauty and hope as we pay attention to climate change, war, and global warming that threaten Earth and the cosmos. This ritual tonight invites us to reflect on how Earth takes care of us, and it challenges us to take better care of Earth. Let's thank the universe for grounding us and reminding us the rain it falls, falls upon this earth.
You ain't got to worry, honey. As above, so below. Everything in good time, honey. Flowers wither, weeds grow. I know you're disappointed, honey. Things aren't going as you dreamed. Well, I've been there before, honey. We don't always come out clean. The rain, it falls, falls upon this earth. The rain, it falls, falls. You don't have to worry, honey. Don't fight against the river flow. It moves inside your body, baby. We're made of more than flesh, you know. Our tears, they fall, fall upon this earth. Our tears, they fall, fall. Sometimes emotions come down heavy, and the weight will pull you down to kneel. Listen to your body, baby. It's okay to feel just how you feel. Our bodies fall, fall upon this earth. Our bodies fall, fall. Hey, honey, I know you're struggling, but life's gonna keep breaking through. Hey, honey, and when you feel the pain, let the rain wash over you. Hey, honey, when it gets too dark and you're blinded by the grief and fear. Hey, honey, take it down to the water and offer up your tears. Hey, honey, rain it falls. Hey, honey, ooh, it falls. Hey, honey, our bodies fall. Hey, honey, but the way I've come to see it, honey, there's suffering on any path you choose. Ain't nothing left to do now, honey, but take the next step in front of you. Our tears, they fall, fall.
Hold your herbs or flowers as we praise Earth together. We call upon Earth, our planet home, with its beautiful depths and soaring heights, its vitality and abundance of life. With all creation, we praise you, sacred Earth. Breathe your life into us. We call upon the mountains, the high green peaks and meadows filled with flowers, the knobs, and the foothills. With all creation, we praise you, sacred Earth. Breathe your life into us. Bernadette, can you unmute yourself, please? We can't hear you.
Sorry, I thought Annalie was going to do that. Sorry. Okay, back to.
Sorry, I think I was clicking the wrong buttons.
There we
Anyway,
go.
continue.
We call upon the waters that fill earth, horizon to horizon, that flow in our rivers and streams, that fall upon our gardens and fields. With all creation, we praise you, sacred earth. Breathe your life into us. We call upon the land that grows our food, the nurturing soil, the fertile fields, the abundant gardens and orchards. With all creation, we praise you, sacred earth. Breathe your life into us.
We call upon the forests, the green trees reaching majestically to the sky, with earth in their roots and heaven in their branches. With all creation, we praise you, sacred earth. Breathe your life into us. We call upon creatures of the fields, forests, and seas, the wolf and deer, the eagle and dove, the great whale and dolphin, the orca and salmon. With all creation, we praise you, sacred earth. Breathe your life into us. We call upon all who have lived on earth, our ancestors and friends who dreamed the best future for generations. With all creation, we praise you, sacred earth. Breathe your life into us.
Listen to earth wisdom from our earth mothers. Those who contemplate the beauty of the earth find reserves of strength that will endure as long as life lasts. There is something infinitely healing in the repeated refrains of nature. The assurance that dawn comes after night and spring after winter. Rachel Carson, Silent Spring.
Earth is my sister. I love her daily grace, her silent daring, and how loved I am. How we admire the strength in each other. All that we have lost, all that we have suffered, all that we know, we are stunned by this beauty, and I do not forget what she is to me, what I am to her. Alice Walker, everything is a human being, living by the word.
The land is sacred. These words are at the core of your being. The land is our mother, the rivers our blood. take our land away, and we die. That is, the Indian in us dies. Mary brave bird, O Hittika woman.
On Christmas Eve, 1968, astronaut Bill Anders snapped a photo of the Earth as Apollo 8 orbited the moon. Those three guys were surprised to see from their eyes a planet looked like an Earthrise, a blue orb hovering over the moon's gray horizon with deep oceans and silver skies. It was our world's first glance at itself, our first chance to see a shared reality, a declared stance, and a commonality, a glimpse into our planet's mirror. And as threats drew nearer, our own urgency became clearer as we realized that we hold nothing dearer than this floating body we all call home. We've known that we're caught in the throes of climactic changes some say will just go away, while some simply pray to survive another day. For it is the obscure, the oppressed, the poor who, when the disaster is declared done, still suffer more than anyone. Climate change is the single greatest challenge of our time. Of this, you're certainly aware. It's saddening, but I cannot spare you from knowing an inconvenient fact, because it's getting the facts straight that gets us to act and not to wait. So I tell you this not to scare you, but to prepare you, to dare you to dream a different reality where, despite disparities, we all care to protect this world, this riddled blue marvel, this little true marvel, to master the verve and the nerve to see how we can serve our planet. You don't need to be a politician to make it your mission to conserve, to protect, to preserve that one and only home that is ours. To use your unique power to give next generations the planet they deserve. We are demonstrating, creating, advocating. We heed this inconvenient truth because we need to be anything but lenient with the future of our youth. And while this is a training in sustaining the future of our planet, there is no rehearsal. The time is now, because the reversal of harm and protection of a future so universal should be anything but controversial. So, Earth, pale blue dots, we will fail you not. Just as we chose to go to the moon, we know it's never too soon to choose hope. We choose to do more than cope with climate change. We choose to end it. We refuse to lose. We do this and more, not because it's very easy or nice, but because it is necessary. Because with every dawn we carry the weight of the fates of this celestial body orbiting a star, and as heavy as that weight sounded, it doesn't hold us down, but it keeps us grounded, steady, ready, because an environmental movement of this size is simply another form of an Earthrise. To see it, close your eyes, visualize that all of us in this room and outside of these walls or in these halls, all of us change makers, or in a spacecraft floating like a silver raft in space, and we see the face of a planet anew. We relish the view, we witness its round green and brilliant blue, which inspires us to ask deeply, wholly, what can we do? Open your eyes, know the future of this wise planet is right in sight, right in all of us. Trust this earth uprising, all of us bring light to exciting solutions never tried before, for it is our hope that implores us at our uncompromising core to keep rising up for an earth more than worth fighting for.
Annalie, bring us back into the whole for just a moment. So before we go into group sharing, we can share our symbols. So hold your earth symbols and just look around the screen at how each of us is touched by the earth. And if you don't have a symbol, gaze your eyes upon one that you see on the screen and claim it as yours. The earth is remarkable and totally renewing herself. So as we go into our groups, and this is a time when Annalie does her magic and Colleen gets put together as a whole person, think about the beauty that you've experienced in your neighborhood around you on the screen just now. Think about Earth. How does nature renew you and heal you? And what can you do to appreciate and maintain Earth? How does nature renew and heal you? What can you do to appreciate and maintain our Earth? Or whatever you want to talk about. When you get in your group, share your name, where you're from, and then any thoughts that you're feeling and hearing inside of you. We'll probably have about 10 or 15 minutes, Annalie, and then she'll bring us back to the whole group. Enjoy meeting new people or sharing with older ones that are seasoned and ones that you like to return to when you come to these rituals.
I've opened all the breakout rooms, but if you have any issues joining,
So welcome back, everyone. You, like me, may have gotten cut off in mid-sentence. So I hope that you were able to have, I want to say, a powerful and a meaningful conversation. We certainly did in our group and went places that I'm not sure I ever thought we might. This is a time when we're in the hole. I'm going to hold up my azaleas again because they came out this week and they're so beautiful. What did you hear? What did you feel that you want to share and give us a glimpse? Because you know we wanted to be in your group too. We all wanted to be in everybody's. So what is there? And I'm not even going to ask the questions because we decided we weren't going to answer them, which was exactly the assignment. What is it that you want to share about the power of the earth and her beauty? Mary Jane, do I see a paw raising there?
Yes, you do. We were graced to have a Canadian American in our group.
Lucky.
We were.
And
Well, it was just nice to be with somebody who is enjoying the Trump effect in Canada.
Enjoying?
Yes. He has succeeded in uniting the Canadians.
That's true.
And as Wed said, he would bring peace to the world without the U.S. Right, Wed? And I think he's doing it in spite of himself. Yeah.
So, well, the Canadian Wave, who was in your group? Donna, good. Okay. Donna, you want to say anything?
I was sharing that the importance of voting and that how our prime minister has really made a point to unite us. And in his acceptance speech, he talked about kindness and the importance of being kind with one another, and that will produce kindness, and the importance of having integrity and accepting one another, and the importance of working together and listening to one another. And I thought it was incredibly positive because the gentleman, Mark Carney, only was in this position for like 2 months, and he really did rally. But it's not a unanimous vote. It's split between two parties. And so it's going to cause some give and take. So I'm hoping that we will feel more united. Our neighbors to the south are the Americans. And I was saying I have 2 families that live in the States. And so it's my family and the importance of being family, right? As we are in this group, right? We all feel connected to one another.
Thank you. And we are family. We are with you. You know, our own, also Rosemary Ganley, who's from Canada, she's often on the rituals, and she was there, well, for an event with Mr. Carey and his wife. And so there's a thrill knowing that people like yourself, Donna, and Rosemary, and others are connected with the renewal of Canada, or the continuation, I should say, because certainly from the Trudeaus, there's a carrying on. It might not have happened, but it did, or it will, or it could.
Yeah.
Someone else, a glimpse of what you heard or felt or went on in your group.
Well, I appreciated. Oh, am I on?
You're on, Rita Mary. Go for it.
I appreciated the diversity in our group representing different regions and therefore different climates and different times of growing and different experiences of spring. And that would be the California coast, New Orleans in the southern border, and Washington at the center of the country, center north, maybe center, and then myself from Ontario in the north. And I had a very different story about spring from the ones I heard from the people from Washington, California, and New Orleans. It was the diversity of climate and of growth and of foliage and stuff. Yeah.
So Anna Lee, you did a great job of getting that group together. My gosh. Coast to
I'm glad
coast,
that
north,
worked
south,
out.
east,
There was a
and
group that ended
west.
up with just 2 because people were leaving. So, you know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but I'm glad. That's good.
Yeah.
Cheryl, I think you were in that group of 2.
Yes, Magdalena and I were together, and Magdalena, please add anything. But what I appreciated was our brief conversation about nature in cities. She lives in a much larger city. I'm in a smaller city. I'm actually in the same city as Rosemary. And we talked
Petersboro.
about the importance of the vitality that nature gives to our cities. It was nice to share that.
Thank you.
I thought it was really exciting in our group that there was so much excitement and joy and gratefulness in what we all experience in nature and how much nature gives to us and how important it was to all of us.
Deb, you and I were in the same group. Say a little bit more about the crab.
Oh, I live on a tidal basin and my partner's grandchildren love to go down to the dock, grab the reeds when the tidal basin is empty, it's mud, but there are baby crabs. And so they would grab the reeds and paint the crabs, and they came running up to us and said, we painted the crabs, and we could do red and brown and black. And they were so excited that they had the opportunity to interact with the little baby crabs and paint them different colors.
I was excited to hear your tidal basin stories because that's a part of spring that probably, or part of the earth that is more unique than it is common to those of us who don't live on tidal basins.
Where is the tidal basin? Is it on the Gulf?
No, I'm right off the Nazarene River, which is off the Chesapeake Bay.
Oh, on the East Coast.
Yeah, in Virginia. I'm sorry.
In Virginia. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Another state heard from, another country heard from.
Yes.
So, who needs our prayers before we move into the taking action? Gosh, there's a lot that needs prayers. Let's speak those out loud and maybe respond just with hear our prayer.
I'd like to pray for my friend who turned 84 yesterday. She has a lot of health issues and everything, but every Friday she drives her car loaded with groceries to people that cannot pick up their own groceries from our food bank. And she has the best heart and spirit, and just appreciates and is very grateful for the opportunity to do that. And so I'd like to pray and celebrate her 84 years.
Hear our prayer.
I ask for prayers for my brother. I live in New Jersey, he's in North Carolina. I'll be heading down on Friday to visit him for probably what will be the last time. He is in the process of dying.
So for your brother and for you, Colleen, hear our prayers.
I'd like to pray that our political leaders get more serious and make central the climate crisis, because it's an existential thing. And we mentioned nature a lot tonight, and we need that kind of high-level, constant focus.
Hear our prayers.
I pray for the small and everyday grassroots activists that are fighting for a better future, and that their voices may be heard.
Mhm.
Hear our prayers.
I'd like to pray for, first of all immigrants, but particularly here in New Orleans, we had the cases of the two children who were just recently deported, and the 2-year-old and the 4-year-old, then the whatever 5-year-old with stage 4 cancer. Tomorrow we're going to gather at the ICE headquarters here in New Orleans with a rally. So I pray that that is meaningful, that it moves somebody, it touches somebody's heart and opens some eyes and minds to work for a better solution to this complex situation.
Hear our prayers.
I'd also like to pray for the friends and family of a young German man that just got shot, murdered by the police. May he rest in peace, and may his friends and family fight for justice.
Hear our prayers.
I'd like to add to that the Filipino community in Vancouver that have suffered such a tragedy during their festival on Saturday. It's changed the whole notion of Vancouver. I know they're just the whole community is grieving for this community, where many were killed and some are still in critical care.
So God.
Hear our prayer.
I'd like to pray for a number of people that I know that are journeying with cancer at this time and who are receiving treatment and who are discerning treatment. So for all those who, and for their families who support them and the medical staff.
Hear our prayer. I'd like to ask your prayers for me. I am having hip replacement surgery on May 14th. Hold me in prayer that the doctors may do their thing in the best way that they can, and I have every confidence in mine, and that my body may heal in the best way that it can, and I have every confidence in my body, and that I may rest and heal in the process and be connected with whatever I'm to be connected with, wherever this is calling me to be. So may I be a good patient, may I be a good healer, and may I be supported by my communities.
God, hear our prayer.
Let us raise our hands in prayer in blessing for Diane.
Oh, thank you.
May God keep you and bless you, give you health and strength. Amen.
Amen.
And
Amen. Thank you.
I'd like to offer a prayer of thanksgiving for all the liturgists, all the liturgies that we've had with water and all the liturgists that have participated. And thank and bless Kathy Ann for bringing the ability to have body prayer with it. Every time you do that, it moves me very much, and I really appreciate that. And may God bless you in that gift.
Thank you.
Hear our prayer.
Hear our.
And you know, the inside is, you all get the scripts, and Kathy Ann always responds, I can do the do the movements for this. I can gesture with this, and I say to Annalie, just put her on the screen and go for it, Kathy Ann. The gifts among us are amazing. Thank you, Kathy Ann, for yours. Thank you for each one of you for using yours. So unless we're going to slumber party together, Annalie, why don't you take us into action so that we can go ahead and move and get a good night's sleep.
Absolutely. Let's take action so that the earth may survive and return to life again and again in those cycles of renewal. We can plant trees or plants in your garden or your window boxes or your buckets. Support sustainable and local businesses. Use public transportation. Go for a silent walk in the woods to reconnect with the earth. You could eat less meat or even try a vegetarian or even vegan diet. You could buy local produce and most importantly, stay informed as much as you feel able.
Let's send one another forth with a blessing. I, who am the source of all life, I send you forth to manifest life for all the earth. Blessed be life. Yes, please say it in your own space, with muted or unmuted as you wish. I, who am the beauty of all life, I send you forth to manifest beauty for all the earth. Blessed be beauty.
Blessed be beauty.
I, who am the power of all life, I send you forth to manifest power for all the earth. Blessed
be power.
I, who am the truth of all life, I send you forth to manifest truth for all the earth. Blessed be truth.
The truth.
And I, who am the energy of all life, I send you forth to manifest energy for all the earth. Blessed be energy.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the heart, I am the hands. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the heart, you are the hands. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the heart, we are the hands. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the heart, I am the hands. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the heart, you are the hands. I am the heart, I am the hands.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy Ann. Thank you, Anna Lee. Thank you, all of our readers tonight. Magdalena, Wed, Judy, Bernadette, where are you? You're over there. And is there somebody else I'm not? You know, it's always such a pleasure to look at the list of people who sign up, you, and to think, oh, who would be a good reader tonight? Who hasn't read? Who has a gift to bring to this liturgy? And people, you always say yes. And more than yes, it usually comes with, oh, what an honor. Oh, I'd be pleased to do this. Thank you for using your gifts and your skills wherever they are. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the blessing to the world. Thank you. Anybody have any other announcements before we move to watch Rachel Maddow, maybe for her, is this her 100th night tonight? Or her 99th? I can't remember, but it's one of the end times.
This is 100.
This is 100.
Yeah.
All right. It's 8:38 on my calendar, so you have like 20 minutes to do whatever you need to do in order to hear her last assessment of the 100 years. 100 years, listen to me. Oh my God.
Oh, God, please no.
That's what everybody was saying this afternoon
That's what
earlier,
it
though.
seems like.
It feels like 100 years.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's see. Thank you so much for being here tonight. You make it possible through your gifts, through your donations, to help us be able to give these programs freely, which means nobody has to worry about how they're going to donate. You provide the opportunity. And you know what? These rituals are always recorded. You can find them online. Somebody said to me, oh my gosh, they go all the way back to like 2000, 2012, 2014. I can find them one a month all these years that people are using in their classes, in their communities. I
Wow.
use them. Others use them as well. So thank you for making that possible. It's water programs. We have water talks, water meditations, water rituals. We used to have water teas during COVID. We've kind of morphed into water programs. Let's see, somebody help me out. Magdalena, you just did the May programs. The next water meditation is on May 5th.
May 5th,
Monday.
yeah. And then we have Water and Dignity on May 11th.
May 11th. Who's doing the water meditation on the 5th? Oh,
Lillian Lewis.
Lillian Lewis, yes. And the water talk is going to be, this is interesting. the Feminist Liberation Theologians gathering used to be only for feminists. I'm losing my voice tonight. Feminist liberation theologians around the world. And they would meet together at the American Academy of Religion. The smartest women feminists we know, making big changes. During COVID, those meetings kind of morphed to Zoom like everything else. And Mary has decided that to open it up, we would meet in June on Zoom and open it to the whole of the water community and all of feminist theologians. It's a lovely opportunity. And this year, Susan Thistlethwaite, who's the former president of Chicago Theological, and Kwok Pui-Lan, who is the newest president at what used to be Episcopal Divinity School. I'm not sure what it officially is now, and Mary in conversation are going to talk about what in the world is going on. It will be a fascinating conversation from three brilliant women. Join us. It's, of course, open to everyone. You can meet your famous feminist theologians. In the past, people like Elizabeth Schussler-Fiorenza, Rosemary Ruther, Mary Daly, all of those greats have been a part of this. So join in. And the next water ritual
May 21st.
May 21st, when I will be healed. So
Amen.
With the new hip.
Yeah, with the new hip. Another new hip. I've already had one. This will be my second.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'm a pro at this, and I do not wish to pass it on to anybody else. All right. Anything else before we say goodnight?
Just one quick comment. You mentioned reset. I read Mary's reset.
Really excellent.
Right on, sister. Right on. Sister.
We will tell her that. You know, it has hit the central air conditioning around the world. It's amazing how people have come back. Well, Magdalena, you're capturing all these, you and Wed are capturing all of these comments, but people are like, thank God you spoke out.
Right,
We
that's
really need this. Yes, our brilliant Dr. Hunt has done it again. Yeah.
Yes.
So Wed and Magdalena, I'm biased, so you be sure and tell her that tomorrow. Yeah.
We're all biased.
We're all biased. Tell her her fan club was here tonight.
That's right.
And Bernadette led the way.
That's right.
Yeah, good.
All right. Good night.
All right.
Shalom, everyone.
Thank
Good night and thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Be
Thank
well.
you.